What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. That's incomplete left side. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And now it's 3rd and short. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's May on 1st and 10. We'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Henderson on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They go play action. Here's May. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
On the gun, it's May. All in left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Willie Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Harvey now to return it. And he dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start the drive at Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 43. Back now, pressure coming. Wilson on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Hall running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Hall is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Taylor to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action. May finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
One after is good by Borealis. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Harvey now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They go play action on 1st down. That's Cox, hits Reynolds. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Gillette after this. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll run here, it's Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Tap to 60. Tap to 60.
It's Hall again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Jets take their first time out. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fielded at the 11. Has room down the left sideline. Now he's past the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. The XP is up and good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Taylor to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down throw for May. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
May off the play fake. Buying some time left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10. Here's May. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May now on third down. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now on fourth down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First play is a design run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Hall. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He spins right by him. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
May now from the gun. He'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Henderson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the gun, it's May. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. Borregales connects. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Harvey now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. COVID-19.
Now they send their back in motion right. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going play action, May. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. Let's see what he can do on the return. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking to guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Connects with his back. Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Looking in the air here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. First and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, here's May. Buys time, rolling right. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May now. That's completed right side. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Henderson here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On play action, here's May. Oh, he lost the football! And this is scooped up by the Jets. 40! Hits the 20! And New York takes it back for a touchdown! The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this is away, wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out.
At their own 46-yard line.
So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. They're drawn up for him. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. He's drawn up for him. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.